Hi, welcome to the Wimborne Clinic website. You have landed here because I'm guessing you are looking for some help with some leg pain you've been suffering with, or perhaps it's just a loved one that you're trying to help. Leg pain is one of the most common reasons people come to physiotherapy and land on the website looking to really understand why they're experiencing it and what they can do about it. So if you've been suffering with leg pain, it's most likely that you've determined, or maybe your GP has, that it is sciatica. Sciatica is the biggest nerve in the body. It's the thickest nerve that goes down the leg, and its origin is from the spinal cord in your back. So often the problem is in the back, but the problem with just doing generic exercises, perhaps from YouTube or just from a friend that has advised you these are the best ones to do, is that doesn't necessarily mean that that's the right thing for you to be doing, because as I say, there's lots of different reasons why someone can experience those symptoms. And often scans and x-rays don't often tell us the answers either. So it comes through a examination of the story behind when the symptoms started, and identifying these sort of mechanical and physical triggers to what will be causing these symptoms. What we do know is it's extremely painful and can be highly disabling once you start to experience it, often with back pain, but sometimes just the leg pain itself. And sometimes when the nerve is irritated, you will get things like pins and needles and numbness. So just quickly on sciatica, just to show you where it's actually from, is the lower part of the back through these nerves at the bottom. It's called the lumbosacral nerves. And as I say, often the irritation can actually start here in the spine. This is the front of the spine, this is the back, which the knobbly bits you can feel if you dig your fingers into your back, and then it goes into the pelvis just below that. So if you've been experiencing leg pain and you're trying to look for a solution, then we have a couple of options. You could simply download the back report. So you will find some really useful information in there to start doing things today, take action today, and actually start to make a difference to this problem. However, you may be in a position where in fact you want to do something more about that. If you're slightly skeptical that you're in the right place and that we can help you, then I'd rather know that we can work together, and therefore take the option of the taster session. So just click the link below for the taster session, and we can get you booked in for one of our free consultations. And really what it involves is a chat about the history and making sure that it is the right thing that we can help you with, and any questions you can get answered about what we may do or what you think physiotherapy is. You can then go on to an assessment if it is appropriate. The other thing we could do is get a telephone consultation, so very much similar to the taster session, that we can speak to you first, so you don't have to commit to anything in terms of money or a lot of your time. You can just speak to us over the phone. Or of course, if you know that the doctor's told you perhaps that this is what it is and you need physiotherapy, then you can go straight to the inquiries, click below inquiries about the cost and times, and again complete the form there, and that will give us a bit of a background to your problem, and then we can contact you as soon as we're open to book you in for an assessment with one of our physios. A bit about the physios here. There's two of us here, Richard Goddard and myself, Steve Patrick. This clinic has been running for over 15 years in Wimborne near Wolfwood Mill. You can find some directions on the website. And we've been treating people really in their 40s, 50s and 60s and beyond with leg and back pain as one of our primary reasons why people contact us. Our backgrounds vary, and we've got lots of experience in private clinics. Myself came from the NHS, where I used to work in the Dorset MSK service, and this was a specialist assessment service where we would basically assess people to determine where they needed to be, whether it was surgery, whether it was for an MRI, whether it was for physiotherapy, whether it was for an injection, really just to understand where people were in their journey of recovery. So the benefit of coming in is that you have lots of experience when you come and see us, and we know the pathways and your journeys where you really ought to be to get the best outcome as quick as you can. And that's what we're trying to do, make sure we design our treatments so that we get fastest recovery and get you back to the things you love. Sometimes that's just simple things like getting a good night's sleep, or sitting down and watching TV in the evening, or it may be that it's impeding on things that you're more active with, so doing some sports, doing some social activities, and it's actually denying you the enjoyment of those things. And that's what we love getting people back to. That's what gives us our fulfillment of our jobs, is to be able to do that. So as I say, depending where you're on your journey, click below and then we can talk to you and see how we can help you and help make a better decision about what to do next rather than just guesswork. I hope to see you soon.